Hello, students. I am Father Amiro Luis. In this session of child psychology, we are going to take up further our Unit 3, Early and Middle Childhood. And the name of the module is Psychosocial Development, Self-esteem, Social Acceptance, and Gender Differences. The outline of this lecture, we are going to learn about psychosocial development as far as self-esteem is concerned and gender differences are concerned, which lead to social acceptance. At the end of the session, you are going to have an understanding about self-esteem, social acceptance, and gender differences among children. Knowing about gender differences is so very important that these factors bring about a whole different way of relating to children as far as their gender differences are concerned. First, we come with self-esteem. Every child wants to know how much worthy the child is. And when they go through n number of experiences, they come up with their own self-worth by the time they are around 8 years. Now, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is the self-evaluative part of the self-concept. So, as the child develops and learns about self, how much it can do, how much it cannot do, what are the ways in which they can explore life, and with their values, with their virtues, they understand that they need a certain kind of an evaluation of self. And when this evaluation is positive, we say that the child comes with high self-esteem. Sometimes we have children who evaluate themselves very negatively, and we term these children as children having negative or low self-esteem. Now, what contributes to self-esteem? The more the child explores and the more feedback they get from people who are very significant to them. In this case, for children, parents are very significant, siblings are very significant, and also another factor that comes to them is teachers are very significant people for children. A word from children, from the teachers to these children can really make them. And this leads us to understand Erik Erikson's psychosocial stages. And these children who are in their middle and late childhood go through industry and inferiority. So the various tasks that are given bring back to the child the level of competence in the child to complete tasks, to handle tasks in the most effective manner. And the child understands that the contribution that the child does towards any activity brings back the glory of these activities upon self so that the child can evaluate themselves positively. Now, every child is different, and given the factor of gender, the children are different. Boys and girls, they work totally differently as far as their expression of life is concerned. Now let us look at emotions and its regulation. Boys are less expressive than girls as far as emotions are concerned. Especially as far as fear is concerned, sadness is concerned, we will not have boys expressing more of fear and sadness, but girls are going to talk about their fears, their sadness more often than boys. Girls are also better to show empathy and also better in understanding the emotions of others. Boys are going to go into activities, but girls will be activity oriented insofar as they can relate to each other as far as emotions and feelings are concerned. As far as pro-social behavior is concerned, females are more empathetic and therefore they are more pro-social towards society. So coming to the various gender differences, you have to take into account the emotion and its regulation, wherein we find that boys are less expressive in emotions than girls, and certain factors like happiness is expressed more by boys boisterously. As far as girls are concerned, they will express more their emotions of fear and sadness. Another point is pro-social behavior, where girls are going to be more empathetic. They will understand the emotions of others better than boys. The various references: Child Development by Burke, Papalia and Olds, Santrock. Thank you.